Here, I've got a couple of these wall-mounted motion sensor lights. They use a square LED panel on the front with a motion sensor just below it and a simple on-off auto switch on the side. On the back, they are powered by four AA batteries, which works, but it isn't exactly convenient long term. The good news is there's actually enough space inside this housing to fit a single 18650 lithium-ion cell, along with the compact charge and discharge module. For this build, I'm using 18650 cells that I salvaged from an old battery pack. I've got a separate video where I go through that process in more detail if you want to check it out. So in this build, I'm going to convert this into a fully rechargeable USB-C powered light. Now I'm going to open it up by removing the four screws on the back. The entire back plate comes off. That's also where the AA battery holder is mounted. With the back plate removed, you can see how everything is laid out inside. The battery holder is on the back and the motion sensor PCB is attached front light panel. The light itself is a small LED strip running through an acrylic diffuser with a white reflector behind it, similar to a LED TV backlighting. To make space for the 18650 cell, I need to remove these internal plastic tabs. I'm using a mix of tools here, a Dremel, a knife and a cutter. Just carefully trimming things down until the battery fits properly. Once I've confirmed the 18650 cells fits well, I move on to soldering the charge and discharge module. The board has clearly labeled pads for battery positive and negative input voltage and the output to the loads. After soldering all the connections between the battery and the module, you can see the red status LED turn on, indicating the circuit is active. Next, I'm cutting a slot in the back plate to fit the USB-C charging board. I'm shaping it carefully so the port sits cleanly and lines up properly. Now I'm soldering the USB-C board to the input terminals of the charge module, so it can handle charging battery directly. To secure everything in place, I'm using hot glue. It works really well here, holding the USB-C board, the 18650 cell, and the charge module firmly in position. Once all the wiring is complete, everything is neatly arranged, I close the backplate making sure no wires are getting pinched. And finally, I put the screws back in to seal everything up. And that's it, the mod is complete. Now, instead of constantly replacing AA batteries, this light runs on a rechargeable 18650 cell, which makes it way more convenient for everyday use. With the built-in USB-C port, charging is simple. You can just plug it in like any modern device without even removing it from the wall. It's also more cost-effective in long run and reduces battery waste, which is always a plus. And because the output is regulated, the light stays consistent instead of slowly dimming like it does with regular batteries. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.